And my favorite superhero is Batman, as you can tell my tie and my socks. To me, being called out is three things. To be told to do something, to be told not to do something, like if you're doing something wrong, like, hey, stop doing that. Or if you've been hiding, to be called out of hiding, how God did to Adam and Eve when they were hiding in the bushes. I'm going to focus on the first two, though. I will explain the three reasons why teens do not evangelize to their friends at school and how they can overcome those issues. Number one reason why they don't want to be evangelizing is because they don't want to be awkward. You don't want to just like throw in a conversation stopper there. You're having a good convo, like, hey yo, did you see that wrestling match the other day? Yeah. Hey, sure I got it. They give you that weird look, you're like, dude, why are you going to throw it in there? And we also don't want to stutter, spread the word of God. You're like, oh, oops, said the wrong thing, and then they won't get the information right. But in the Bible, Moses, he said to the Lord, O Lord, I have never been eloquent, neither in the past nor since you have spoken to your servant. I am slow of speech and tongue. The Lord said to him, Who gave man his mouth? Who makes him deaf or mute? Who gives him sight or makes him blind? Is it not I, the Lord? Now go, I will help you speak, and will teach you what to say. Moses stood up to his fears and speaking problems because God called him out to do it, and he told him he would help him through it, and God will do the same for us. Like Moses, we should be ready to do that because we can't let our friends not come to God because that is what they have to be doing. And number two reason why they don't want to evangelize to their friends is that they don't want to offend people. You don't want to get on the bad side of people because we've never really liked being the bad person. You don't want to be mean. And people consider speaking about your own beliefs, your own personal beliefs, to be mean. If we do, we are afraid that they would leave us and go to other people. But if you read about Jesus, he got on people's bad sides all the time. With the Pharisees and many other people, he always just shut them down and they did never back down. Because when he wanted to say something, he knew he had to say it, even if it got on the bad side. The final reason why teens don't want to evangelize to their friends is that they don't want to be the weird kid at school. Be the weird kid out talking about your beliefs in Jesus Christ. You get weird looks occasionally. And you don't want to get weird looks because if you get weird looks, your friends will stop being your friends. If you don't get friends, you don't get more friends, which makes sense. And you don't like not having friends. At least that's my own opinion. But in the Bible, one of the weirdest people I have ever heard about, no offense to him, John the Baptist. He was the man who went around the desert in a goat skin, ate honey and locusts. That was weird to people back then too, but he did it anyways because that is what he was called out to do by God. And like John, he went against the crowd. He knew that he had to because God called him out to do it. He took all the looks and criticizing because that is what he was called out to do. To conclude this, we need to look at all the people I just said and summarize them. If John the Baptist and Moses could stand up to the obstacles because they were called out by God to do it and they understood what it was on the line and they did it. But most of all, Jesus, we need to talk about Jesus. The one person in the Bible that it really says that we need to mimic the life of. He stood up for his beliefs. He sacrificed his life for us. So that is what God, his Father, called him out to do. And he did it. And that is who we should model our life of. As teens, we must spread the word to God. The beautiful, beautiful word of God to our friends. Because that is what we are called out to do. Thank you for having me.